Good morning. My name is Sheila Tevens, and I am the Interim Executive Director of Forever Footprints. I've been involved with Forever Footprints for many years, and it's an honor to now be working for this wonderful organization. In years past, Forever Footprints has hosted Nurture to Remember. This is an event designed for lost moms to be together, to support each other, and to enjoy a little pampering. We do this around Mother's Day, knowing what a hard time this can be. As we began planning for this year's event, we were a little constrained by COVID restrictions and by capacity limitations at local venues. We also felt that after a year of living virtually and of Zooming all the time, that a virtual event wouldn't feel very nurturing. But we also knew that we wanted to do something for you at this time. So like everyone has about everything for this past year, we thought a little differently, and we have come up with a Nurture Week to remember. Every day this week, we will have an activity for you. Some are meant to get you up and moving, some are more reflective in nature, and some are just meant for you to have some fun with. These events will be available every day on our website and on our social media platforms. You can do one a day. You can wait until next week and do them all at one time. If you're comfortable, invite a friend or family member to do it with you. You can repeat the events that you like best. We've tried to make this as simple and accessible as possible. You don't need to pre-register. The events are free. Like I said, the activities will all be available on our website and on social media. We hope you enjoy the activities and hope that you'll tag us on social media as you participate. And we really hope, of course, that we can be together in person next year for another Nurture to Remember. So as we get this week started, it's my honor to introduce the founder of Forever Footprints, Kristyn von Rotz, and Dr. Sarah Delgado, who has been a part of the therapeutic support program at Forever Footprints for over 13 years. Kristyn and Sarah are passionate about serving lost families, and they are here to give you some advice and share some thoughts for you as you navigate the week ahead.
Moms may ask, am I still a mother if my baby is no longer here? What would you tell them?
Yes, you are absolutely a mom. Whether you carried your baby for 2 hours or 40 weeks, you're very much a mom and should be celebrated as a mom.
How can moms navigate the emotions that come up this Mother's Day week? What advice do you have for them? And what are some coping strategies that they can use as those emotions do surface?
I think the very best thing that a mom can do is to just acknowledge the emotion, to allow yourself to feel the emotion, give yourself permission to feel whatever feeling that is, whether you're sad or whether you're angry, whether you're bitter, whether you're jealous. It's okay to feel all those emotions. I think that Mother's Day week can especially be really hard for a lot of lost moms because other people might be celebrating that day and your arms might be very empty, and your Mother's Day might feel very broken and sad. And I just want to encourage you, it's okay for you to grieve, and it's okay for you to feel those feelings. As far as some of the coping strategies that you can use for that week, I would say that one of the best things that you can do is get into your body. Give yourself permission to go on a walk. Give yourself permission to go on a run or to cycle or do anything that feels good for you in your body. I will say this, Kristyn, that I know for me personally, one of the best ways that I get out a lot of my emotions is to just run. And you can often just catch me at the beach just running for miles and miles and just bawling my heart out with all the emotions that I carry around loss, around life, around the emotions of other people. And after that run, there's sort of this cathartic feeling that is really therapeutic, where you feel like you've been able to get all of those emotions out. And I would say, give yourself permission to do some of those things. Research shows that trauma is stored in the body, and when you go through infant loss, it's an absolute trauma. And so one of the best ways that you can get rid of the trauma that you're storing is through the body. So I would say absolutely get into your body. Do some yoga, do some deep breathing. Those are other really great tools that you can use as well. And I would say you can even write a letter, you can even journal, you can write a letter to your baby as well, and I think that can be really healing for you as well during this week.
Some lost moms may feel like they want to celebrate Mother's Day, and others may feel like they just want to completely ignore the day altogether. I know on my first Mother's Day after Joseph died, I was pregnant with our rainbow baby, and people kept saying to me, oh, your next Mother's Day will be so wonderful because you'll actually be a mom. And I just wanted to scream, I am a mom already. So is there a wrong or right way to handle Mother's Day? Is it okay if you want to celebrate it? Is it okay if you don't want to celebrate it? What would you tell a mom who's struggling with those feelings?
There is no right or wrong way to celebrate Mother's Day. You do Mother's Day the way that you want to do it, the way you want to celebrate it. Whether you want to celebrate it going to the park and having a picnic with your own family, or if you just want to stay in bed and under the covers, I think that's okay too. I think that the journey is very different for every person, and there's no single perfect way to celebrate. I think you just have to figure that on your own, and I think you have to go with your own emotions that you're feeling. And I would say be patient with yourself too. Know that every year is very different, and so if you are a little closer to your lost date and you don't feel like celebrating, that's okay. And maybe for some of those moms that are further out from their lost date, maybe they feel like they might want to maybe try to celebrate Mother's Day. I would say go ahead, celebrate it as well. But I don't think there's any right or wrong way to celebrate.
How can family or friends support a mom who has had a loss on Mother's Day? Is it appropriate for family and friends to acknowledge the mom who's lost a baby? And if so, what are some things that family and friends can do to help those moms who are struggling on Mother's Day?
I absolutely think that one of the best memories that I have is when I received a card from one of my family members. It was one of my mother-in-laws, and she acknowledged my loss in a card, and it was one of the most meaningful cards that I had ever received and that I will never forget. And it really was a powerful little card that she sent, because in that card she said to me, Sarah, happy Mother's Day. You are very much a mom, even though I had lost my baby to miscarriage. And I definitely think for those families who have gone through loss, I absolutely think that it is okay for you to acknowledge your family's loss and to send a card, to send flowers, and just say, hey, we're thinking about you, we love you, we're here for you. If there's anything you need, if you just want to talk, if you want to go for a walk, if you just want to say nothing, we're here for you and we love you. And I think that family members can also really honor a family that has gone through loss by doing things like maybe planting a garden with them, coming alongside them, and making a memorial. I'll never forget when some family members came over to our house and they helped plant some trees, and it was very sweet to do that. And I definitely think that there are many ways that family members can acknowledge. Another way that family members can honor their family's baby is by getting one of these backpacks through Forever Footprints.
Thank you, Sarah, for mentioning our sibling backpacks and memory boxes. And this is a really beautiful way to honor your own baby or a family or friend who has lost a baby. And when you donate, you are able to put in honor of and a name. And so this will be written in, and this was donated in memory of baby Nina. And so the family who receives this will get this tag attached and know that this was donated in memory of a specific baby. These are for siblings who have lost their baby brother or sister. They are a source of comfort for brothers and sisters who are navigating the feelings of loss and grief. There's a bear inside and some books, and it's just a really beautiful way to honor a baby that has passed. Memory boxes are another wonderful way to honor the memory of a baby who has died due to pregnancy loss or infant death. For a $25 donation, you can ensure that another family receives a source of comfort after their loss. When you make your $25 donation, you have the ability to put in a name, just like our sibling backpacks, and it will be put on the tag that this family will receive. Inside our memory boxes are candles and blankets and teddy bears and other items that are a source of comfort for families. This is a really, really special gift, and with both the memory boxes and the backpacks, the family will be notified of the donation, and it would be a really, really special way to honor a mom this Mother's Day.
So thank you to Kristyn and Sarah for sharing that advice for everybody as we approach this week. And I would like to say thank you to all of you who have shared your stories and your babies with us. And please know that all of us at Forever Footprints are thinking of you, and we are here for you this week and always. Thank you.